How is going to date Lois Kinemize Dwayne?
My name's Jasmine.
We're Dwayne Jazz. We have Death Battle, Black Canary vs. Sindel, DC Comics versus Mortal Kombat. Death Battle. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm going for Black Canary.
Okay.
And I know you're, yeah, of course, because Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I know you hyped about that. If you guys have any reaction requests, please follow us on our social medias in the link in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new.
It's a trope we're all familiar with. The damsel in distress crying for help.
Not these
Wiz don't think that's the case here.
You're right.
These two are the opposite. If you ever hear their cry,
you need to run.
Black Canary, the blonde bare-knuckle brawler of
run.
DC Comics.
And Sindel, the literal scream queen from Mortal Kombat. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out
Oh, I
who
was
would
going to say
win.
they're going to do like a Mortal Kombat style fight. Oh, no.
No,
that would have been cool, though. Oh, my God, they would have had like the fatality.
Justice Society of America. The first recorded team of superheroes in the DC universe.
Where else could you find a boxer in a catsuit chilling with the spirit of God's divine wrath?
And among these men and gods stood a woman, the judo-chopping Black Canary.
Yeah.
Wait, why a canary? Canaries don't know judo? Or do they?
However, this is not the Black Canary we'll be focusing on today. See, the Black Canary of the Golden Age may have been a skilled crime fighter in her own right, but the one who made the moniker a household name was her daughter, Dinah Laurel Lance.
Dinah wanted to be a crime fighter just like her mom, so she trained with Wildcat, the furry boxer I mentioned earlier.
Her mother wasn't very happy about that, though. Young Dinah's career could have ended then and there, if not for the discovery of what she likes to call her canary cry. Cases such as these weren't ordinary, but well explained.
I was waiting for it,
Dinah possessed the meta gene, a dormant slice of genetic code present in about 12% of humanity, granting superhuman abilities.
Wizard did it. With her new power and martial arts training, Dinah took up her mother's mantle and became Black Canary, the second one. Is it weird that her mom was also named Dinah? They're really forming a dynasty.
I mean...
fun fact, originally she disguised herself by donning a blonde wig, but eventually just dyed it permanently.
Blonde? Don't you mean yellow?
I mean, yes, I really thought that it was yellow.
Yeah. Is no
and
joke.
then they told
By
me it was
emitting
blonde.
focused ultrasonic sound, Dinah can annihilate the eardrums of anyone nearby.
Or just ramp up the volume and blow people away with shockwaves. She can even stop a runaway train.
It's quite versatile, too.
Enhanced
she can
ear
focus her
membranes,
cries
you
in
have
small
to.
sonic projectiles,
You'll go
or
deaf.
broaden them to affect entire cities.
And by screaming hard enough at the ground, she can freaking fly. How the hell does that shit work?
Let's dig into this for a bit. For a sound wave to become a shock wave, it must possess an intensity of at least 194 decibels. For reference, Black Canary's highest recorded scream clocks in at over 300 decibels.
That's the same level of bulls as a volcano erupting.
All that power comes with a fairly obvious weakness. If her throat gets damaged, she'll be unable to produce the cry.
That's why she's got some nifty ultrasonic canary bombs that do the super shouting for her.
Not to say she's useless without her superpower, of course.
She's one of comics' greatest ass kickers.
Sure can.
Thanks to Wildcat and her mother, Dinah has trained in jiu-jitsu, karate, Krav Maga, capoeira, and many more styles of martial arts. She knows holds that can put you to sleep, a punch that can detonate your heart, and even how to cause instant death by pushing a single nerve cluster.
She's basically the furious, blood-soaked love child of Kenshiro and the
I
bride
was
from
saying that
Kill
Kenshiro.
Bill.
Yep.
So, before we go on, all this kung fu talk makes me want to see a judo canary in action. And what better opponent than our very own Mega Goose Howard?
No.
Did you teach it judo?
So, turns out they don't know judo. Where was the heads up on that one, Wiz?
Even with all that, Dinah's greatest strength is perhaps her uncanny ability
White
to learn
Canary,
and adapt
Green Arrow,
mid-fight.
Wonder Woman,
It's what makes her such a great sparring partner to
Mammoth.
superhuman martial arts masters like Wonder Woman. It was during a fight with her, in fact, that Black Canary claimed she could perceive time down to the nanosecond.
Sounds crazy, right? But believe it, how else could she keep up with someone like Wonder Woman? Or how about the time she battled these red tornado androids? Green Lantern was using his power ring to scan for weaknesses, but Dinah said, F that and scanned it hundreds of times super
Beat
fast.
them up.
She found its literal Achilles heel before the power ring finished scanning.
That's right, she outsped an alien
She a
supercomputer.
dog. She a dog.
Dinah does not technically possess superhuman speed or strength.
But I wouldn't be surprised if she secretly drank some super soldier serum at some point, because she can outmuzzle superhumans and smash steel like it's flimsy wood.
Given the yield strength of steel and the size of her elbow, Dinah must have exerted a force of around 27 tons.
The gal survived a fall into the ocean from 1,000 feet, and even her own canary cry reflected back at her.
It helps that she has a special membrane in her ears that protects her from shockwaves.
Can't say the same for this robot dude, Amazo. Or a murder-happy android with the combined powers of the entire Justice League. He sure could have packed some aspirin.
She may be stubborn and hot-headed, but with her powers and training fine-tuned, Dinah proved her mom wasn't the only Black Canary to be reckoned with. She even teamed up with groups such as the infamous Birds of Prey, and at one point took charge of the Justice League, the spiritual successor to the original Justice Society.
Next to her main man, Green Arrow. They spent a lot of time sticking arrows in that quiver, if you know what I mean. They did.
Long story short, Black Canary is without a doubt one of the most badass women in comic book history.
Love it. Look at that leg.
I remember when Jasmine used to fight me with Black Canary and
Man,
Justice
it was
League.
so
The
fun.
realm of Edenia was a paradise. A Garden of Eden, if you will.
You said that like it was supposed to be clever.
Under the rule of King Jared and Queen Sindel, the realm prospered for millennia, until the arrival of Outworld Conqueror Shao Kahn and the tournament of Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat!
By decree of the Elder Gods, an invading force from another realm must defeat the defending world 10 consecutive times in a tournament to the death.
Unfortunately for Edenia, Khan dabbed on their asses and won Edenia for himself.
To legitimize his rule, Khan murdered Jared, married Sindel, and adopted her daughter Katana as his own. Excessive? Probably.
Yes.
Needless to say, Cindy wasn't too happy about all that. But it turns out she was a kung fu sorcerer. So, to avenge her kingdom, she underwent a mystic ritual where she offed herself to protect Khan's next target, Earthrealm. And it worked.
For a time. After 10,000 years of hopelessly failing to take the Earth, Khan learned how to undo her protective ward. Sindel was resurrected, brainwashed, and transformed into a fierce queen of dark magic and terror.
She was back and ready to slay, and holy shit did she.
Sindel's Edenian physiology gives her superhuman strength, speed, and durability, allowing her to make mincemeat of Mortal Kombat's regular combatants.
You better sit down with a K.
And despite being dead for the past 10,000 years, she's somehow a master of two forms of Chinese Kung Fu. Jiaquan originates from northern China and is known for its eloquent, graceful, extended movements. Fu Xiao Pai, also known as the Tiger Claw system, focuses on fast, powerful strikes.
We need to learn what it is.
We need to learn something. You don't watch. You don't see us do karate. Watch.
For long-range deflection and carbon
Look. Chop him up.
Though she hardly needs a weapon when she already has one. Her hair. She can command it to stretch like a tentacle, constrict opponents, and act essentially as an extra prehensile limb.
Not gonna lie, Wiz, that's,
scary.
Kinda hot.
Oh? Would you still think so if she used it to spin you like a top fast enough to obliterate your body?
What a way to go.
Okay. Well, pales in comparison to her signature ability, the Banshee Scream.
You're done.
This ultrasonic shout is powerful enough to detonate heads, split limbs, and rend flesh. Her screaming power can even be focused into mystical fireballs of destruction called Star Screamers.
Oh, like that Transformer that we had that pony eat his soul.
No. Sindel once screamed with enough force to annihilate a large part of a canyon. This resembles the effects of a magnitude 5.0 earthquake, comparable to nearly 500 tons of TNT exploding all at once.
With power like that, it's no wonder she was able to strut through Earthrealm's mightiest heroes, which include our old pal, Sub-Zero! But I kept it as a souvenir.
Who, along with most of the series combatants, can shatter a block of pure diamond with his bare hand. A feat like this would require a pressure of at least 60 gigapascals. That's over 4,300 tons of force per square inch.
And Cabal!
Who was fast enough to swat machine gun fire out of the air, like the flies in
Man, he was so annoying.
Accurate.
Judging by the likely muzzle velocity and rate of fire, Cabal must have been reacting within 600ths of a second in order to consistently parry these bullets.
He was dogging.
And he blocked a bunch of them back to back to back.
He's ugly with the thing on.
Oh yeah, he's ugly as hell.
Blown up and brainwashed all over again. Man, this chick can't catch a break. Though the zombie mill thing's kind of working for her.
Well, that's only one possible timeline. In the original story, she was actually freed from Shao Kahn and regained control of Edenia. In another, it seems the killing of her royal husband was actually her plan all along.
Either way, we're talking about Mortal Kombat. They all die eventually.
I was about to
but
say,
compared to the
somebody
Queen,
died.
everyone else might as well have been
Oh,
silent.
poor Katana. Look at her in chains.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Let's go. It's time.
Right now, it's time for a death battle.
Okay, it's time.
Oh, Shao Kahn right in the back there. Oh.
Damn.
Talk about Scooby-Doo meets Fight Club.
I'm talking about Barack. Look how they did her hair.
This far, Sir Threlma. Behold your queen. I shall strip the flesh from your bones.
Fight. Okay. All I see is cheeks.
Oh, yeah, you
That's all I see is
see.
just thick cheeks.
Ooh,
Okay.
about to say. It's
Yeah,
over
I was about to
already.
say, that's gonna hurt her.
Ooh.
Oh, they did the thing like the game.
Oh.
Yikes.
Are you hurt, child?
And watch them still fight with all the broken bones
Sing
though.
you a lullaby.
Woo!
But she's okay. Yup,
Because
she's
she
okay.
has the thick
Yup.
membrane that's not going to be affected.
Fell asleep.
Ooh, scream attack.
Who's stronger? Ah.
Ooh.
So are ringouts a thing here?
She's like, because I won.
No, it's to the death.
Creature, we fight to the death.
Yup. And then the little small projectiles.
Yep. I like it. Blow it back.
Such a pretty bird.
Ooh.
Oh,
Such an
she's
ugly
going to faint.
Yeah.
Can you fly?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
Yup,
she can
canary
use
bomb,
that,
yup.
and she can't do it. There you go. She gonna punch her right back down.
Ooh.
Watch her get resurrected.
She said fatality. Oh. Oh.
Wow.
Sindel's head is blasting.
She had
up
that
again.
little voice bomb,
For the first time,
basically.
technically, so I tried to work it in, guys.
This battle was a curious one. For the most part, Sindel's physical strength, projectiles, and aerial maneuverability let her keep up with the bird of prey.
Yeah, she was 160 times stronger, but Canaries made a living off fighting superhumans who are even stronger than that, like
Yeah.
Mammoth and Giganta. So I guess that wasn't that big of an advantage, really.
Comparing Cabal's bullet timing to her nanosecond reaction, Dinah's reaction speed was easily 60 million times faster. And with her wide array of martial arts abilities, she certainly capitalized on this.
Sure, Sindel had some awesome moves, but sadly, stepping on people like a hot dominatrix doesn't quite stack up when Black Canary
You
mastered
keep calling
way
everything
more
she do
fighting
hot.
styles. Plus, she's been training all her life. Adenia was super peaceful before Shao Kahn came along, so I doubt Sindel was taking names and kicking ass all before that.
Yeah,
But let's
she
move
was
on to the
pretty
comparison
peaceful.
everyone wants to know. Which was deadlier, the Banshee Scream or the Canary Cry?
It looked like the
We
canary.
know Dinah's cry could reach 300 decibels. In comparison, the results of Sindel's most powerful scream are similar to a 5.0 earthquake, which is equivalent to only 235 decibels.
So it's not
I
a
know what
huge
you're thinking.
difference.
That's a difference of only 65 decibels. That can't
No,
be
that
all
means
that
that's a
different.
lot.
Wrong! It's totally different, because decibels are freaking weird.
See, decibels are not like meters or minutes, which scale geometrically. Instead, decibels scale logarithmically. For every 10 decibels a sound is, its
Logarithmically.
intensity increases tenfold. So 30 decibels is 10 times greater than 20 decibels. 40 is 10 times greater than 30,
Okay,
and so
we got it.
So, every increase multiplies the sound instead of just adding to it. Wait a minute. That means the canary cry would be...
about 1 billion times stronger than the Banshee Scream. Nearly 500 megatons of TNT.
Sheesh.
awesome.
The closest real-life comparison
Like,
we
I
can make is
understand
the
something.
Krakatoa eruption of 1883. A volcano blast so powerful it could be heard over 3,000 miles away. Not so different from what Dinah has been shown to be capable of.
It also didn't hurt that Canary had those special membranes in her ears to guard
Yeah,
against Sindel's
to
scream.
guard that.
In the end,
I wasn't
Canary
even
had the
thinking of
speed,
that.
skill, and raw decibels to finish her.
It was Sindel's time to die.
What, no pun about screams?
Well, I was gonna, but I thought a pun that obvious wouldn't be allowed.
The winner is Black Canary.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I felt it. I just chose Sindel just because I wanted to go against you.
Yeah, I know.
But I felt like she would win.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
versus
this is
the
the
Power Ranger?
Red Ranger.
Okay,
I thought it was a group. I was about to say,
I was about to say all of them or one?
Yeah, I had a feeling that Black Canary was gonna win too, just because she was good in Injustice. Very good. Jasmine's she was a little annoying.
I was dogging you because I would be
so
hitting
annoyed.
you with the kicks and then I'll hit you with the scream and then that scream will leave you going like, oh, and then I go get you again.
Do I have to just get you again?
What? It was fun.
Anyway, guys, comment below. Let's know what you think.
Don't forget to like and share.